I am so incredibly excited to share this awesome news with you guys. I finally figured out Amazon KDP. So I know I've made a few videos on this topic before, and in the past year or so since I first created my Amazon KDP account, which is completely free, and unlike Amazon merch, you don't actually have to apply. You can just sign up and start creating right away, which is certainly nice. I did end up making a few sales throughout that first year or so of having my KDP account and uploading lots of random stuff in the hopes of making a sale. And I did make a sale here or there, but nothing even remotely similar to the amount of sales that I've had on, say, Redbubble or TeePublic, even Society6, to be honest. So I definitely focused much more of my time on those print-on-demand platforms over Amazon's KDP, since the sales there were very few and far between. Initially, I was actually planning on attempting to do a digital download Etsy shop around a very specific niche that I had done a lot of research for. There seemed to be a decent amount of demand and not too much supply or, competition. So I thought it could be a good niche to go into. So I went ahead and I created all these wonderful interiors and cover photos. And then I went ahead, created my shop, and uploaded my very first listing. And within 24 hours, my shop was closed for reasons unknown. I did appeal to Etsy, hey, why was my shop closed? Is there something I can change? And never heard back. So I'm like, forget Etsy with all your stupid fees anyways. I'm gonna go ahead and upload all the stuff I worked so hard on Amazon KDP. So I did exactly that. I spent a while creating a nice looking cover. I uploaded all the stuff, and then I promptly forgot about it. I went about my day working on Redbubble and TeePublic and things like that. And then about a week or so later, maybe 2 weeks actually, I went ahead and took a look at my dashboard for my KDP account, and my jaw hit the floor because lo and behold, I was actually making sales, and not just a couple random sales here and there. I was making multiple sales every single day, and I'm like, what is this witchcraft? I was super duper excited and so overjoyed that I had finally kind of figured out how to do this whole KDP thing. I went ahead and created a couple more similar items in that same niche and uploaded those as well, and got some sales from that as well after they were approved and live on Amazon's website. Now, I am not going to reveal the exact niche that I was targeting for this because actually, to be honest, about a couple weeks after I first uploaded my designs and started seeing a few daily sales, I noticed that someone else on Amazon actually already copied what I did. It wasn't an exact copy, but it was similar enough that, I could kind of tell, especially since that specific book product was published about a week or two after I first uploaded mine and started seeing some sales. Although the funny thing was that the person hadn't actually done a particularly good job. So if they did end up making sales as well, then they are probably getting some not so great reviews. But I digress. What I will tell you is that the niche is generally focused on Halloween. So therefore my sales only really lasted for the month of October. But that really doesn't matter to me because hopefully I'll be able to make a few sales with those items again next October. And in the meantime, now that I have done it once, I'm hoping I will be able to do it again and continue kind of figuring out how to really do this Amazon KDP business thing. And honestly, the most important part was just kind of figuring out how to research the niches to figure out what was in demand, what people were searching for, and what didn't have too much competition, so that I could create a unique product around that specific topic, upload it, and see some sales within a couple of weeks, instead of some of my other random things that I uploaded where I saw like one sale. So let's dive on into my screen and I'll share with you the back end. I can show you my dashboard and what my sales look like for the month of October, and I will also share with you which marketplaces I did sell these paperback books on and exactly how much I made from each one of those. Alrighty, here we are in my Amazon KDP dashboard. And as you can see, before uploading some designs around the Halloween niche, I was making exactly 0 sales on average per month of the couple dozen or so books that I had randomly uploaded to the site. I finished uploading a number of these Halloween related books in the last week of September, and I started seeing some sales in October. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is select the date range from October 1st to October 31st and hit apply. And voila, here is the wonderful site that greeted my eyes. And as you can see, it started off a little bit slowly. October 2nd, I sold 1 book. The 3rd, also 1 book. The 4th, I sold 3 books. The 5th, I sold 2. The 6th, also 2. The 7th, I sold 5. And I got really excited when I saw that number. The next day, it was 3, then 5 again, then 4. I got super excited when I sold 12 books in a single day. Then after that, it was 7, 5, 6. This day was also extremely exciting. I sold 14 books that day, which outpaced the previous record. The next day I only sold 4 books, but then after that I sold 10 books, and then my all-time record so far I sold 17 books in a single day. It was a very exciting day. The next day, it was 13, still very good, and 12. Next, 16, almost at the previous record, not quite. Next, it was 12, 11, 9, kind of going down there. But then it picked back up again at 10 books on October 25th, followed by 11 the next day, and 14 the following day. Then, as we got fairly close to the holiday in question, sales kind of petered out, with 5 books sold the 28th, 7 the 29th, and just 2 on the 30th, with none selling on the day of. My strategy for these books was to price mine a bit lower than my competition's, so I wasn't making a ton of money for each book sold, but I was more focused on ranking my books higher in the search results and generating sales and establishing a place in the marketplace, honestly, amongst all the competition. For next year, I will be raising the price a little bit and improving on my covers and manuscripts as well. Here is a breakdown of the royalties that I earned. Since my book was only in physical format, I earned royalties from the paperback versions. From the American Amazon Marketplace, I earned $196.96. From the UK's Amazon Marketplace, I earned $10.43. From Germany's marketplace, I earned $1.20. I believe I just sold the 1 book there. And from Canada's marketplace, I earned $11.09. This was certainly an exciting month, and I definitely learned a lot, especially about how important it is to thoroughly research your niche before making good quality content to upload for that niche. Timing was also important. I made sure to get my designs uploaded in September before the month of October started, which is when people would be thinking about items related to Halloween. So the timing was important in this case since it was holiday related. If you are uploading something for a niche that is not specific to a holiday, then that wouldn't be such a big consideration. Although, of course, many general items also sell leading up to Christmas and the gift-giving season here. This is certainly the most successful month I have ever had on Amazon KDP. The most I would normally get is perhaps 1 or 2 sales every few months, and this just totally blew that out of the water and showed me the importance of research, to be honest. So now that I am thoroughly convinced that I can do this too, and it's not just for some of the awesome people that I see on YouTube, I am definitely going to be devoting a lot more time to Amazon KDP and working on researching and uploading lots of good, well-made books instead of just trying to randomly upload a bunch of mediocre or not so good books to see if anything is a hit. I am going to do a lot more research up front and really take my time crafting a good book that people will actually enjoy, that they'll find helpful, and then just maintain that book going forward. I think that is a better strategy than just throwing stuff on the wall and seeing what sticks. I'm going to research what sticks first, and then I'm going to do a good job making it and uploading it so that I don't feel like I am wasting my time, and hopefully I will actually be able to make more sales using this method instead. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know I always really find it helpful and inspiring to see other people who are just, kind of trying to figure this stuff out, and, something that's perhaps a little bit more realistic than the people who just go on and are like, I'm making $5,000 to $10,000 a month from Amazon KDP. And I'm like, well, that's great, but you've been doing this for years. You've got it all figured out. So it is kind of nice to see someone who's like, oh yeah, I just started this last year or two, and I've been working really hard trying to figure all this stuff out, and I made $50 this month, and this month was really good. I made $300, and then now it's back down to $20 a month. Stuff like that. More of the ups and downs. Something that's more relatable, honestly. So that was part of my reason for making this video here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe for more content just like this. Alright, I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye!